LaPorte County Family YMCA offers countless programs that help people of all ages build a healthy body, mind, and spirit. With branches in LaPorte, Michigan City, Elston, and Long Beach, we provide convenient LaPorte County locations, a child care and learning center, Andrew Avenue Outdoor Education and Recreation Center, and before-after-school programs at area elementary schools, including Westville and Rolling Prairie. Learn more at www.ltymca.org, stop by any branch, or call us at 219-325-9622. Make this your best year ever with LaPorte County Family YMCA.
All right, so you're back working out there, Mayor Tom, over at the LaPorte County Family YMCA, or what?
Absolutely.
You're awesome.
I love it early in the morning, but thanks for all the listeners. And look, and again, as you see some of these messages, I didn't know I had a company in Texas.
Well,
hey, but, and this brings to mental health.
Yes.
And, mental health is, you just got to love people that want to be a part of our community. As we talk about the police department, one of the things we're talking about, Michael Floyd, the Floyd family,
right, exactly.
George Floyd, the family, that should never have happened.
Agreed.
On day one, we've been talking about that for, and LaPorte has already, there are 8 items that people across the nation are asking for. Hey, police should not be doing anymore. And LaPorte years ago put those into place so those don't happen. The knee on the neck and shooting at runaway cars, shooting people in the back, all these type of items. Things are happening in LaPorte. We are truly a community police. But one thing I'm going to tell you is they can't be everything to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't be chasing dogs. You can't be mental health, as we see some of the messages here.
People could chime in all they want. You and I both know this. It's a right to speak kind of world. You could do whatever you want in the United States of America, but make it where it's useful. We invite people to call in. We invite people to chime in. That's totally cool. I thought, if you don't mind, Mayor, we've got several folks that are chiming in. Dakota says, hey, Mayor Tom, American flags on overpasses look great. They used to continue north on 35. I'm not seeing that this year. Do we need more flags? This comes from Dakota, who's
Well, we do have flags. I think across the overpass, I think we've covered. They do look fantastic. And we appreciate the street department helping the state across the overpass. But, that's where we say the police, we can't do everything for everybody. And, from some of the messages here, you see the mental health that's needed, people needing attention. And that's where the police department, we can't be sending the police department on mental health checks. And we have to work with the professionals in the industry, in our area, to start working with those individuals that need a little help.
Can I ask you a question? So Christopher, who chimes in all the time, usually negative. I'm saying this just to be, it's totally cool.
But he wants the attention, so I don't
Right.
know.
Well, he basically, and I'll ask you the question. So here's his question. So Christopher says, are people with mental health issues unwelcome here in LaPorte, Tom? ? So I'm going to ask you.
We have to get, they've been ignored, and you can see by the messages, there are people like that need a little support, need a little help, and it's not the police officer's job to deal with that. We need to work. We've got great professionals in LaPorte, and to give him the help, or give whoever the help that they might need, so they don't have to shout out for attention. We want to give these individuals support, and we can't ask the police. If you look at the annual reports from 2018, 2019, and everything that less than 40 officers are required to do, I don't know how you get anything done. We want to deal with the drug traffickers. We want to deal with these type of people, and you got to allow them to focus. Nate Toady and Chief Paul Breton have done a fantastic job, and with our team, another shout out to the protesters that kept it calm, kept it relaxed, is just awesome. So we're going to continue to work. We also have our natural resources, as you've consistently heard, and Jack Arnett will be partnering up next year as we get things going. But also as a reminder, you can't boat or dock your boats on Stone Lake. And so reminder to everybody there that I was Kylene Fuller, who gives of her time back to the park department. Slow down to the speeders on Waverly Road, the jumpers off the bridge there, right on Waverly. I get it. The kids, Rick, you would have been at 15 and 16. You would have been jumping. It's just you can't do it because it's dangerous.
Right.
And I get it. It's hard, but you got to tell the kids. I felt like that old guy that was ruining
Oh,
their
you're
time.
not old, dude.
Hey, come on, guys, you got to get off here. And the one kid goes, he was like 16 years old. He said, since you asked nicely and respectfully, I'm going to get off and I'll take everybody with us.
Wow.
He goes, and he's telling me, he goes, if you would have gotten mouthy, it would have been a problem.
Yeah, and you're like, okay.
And you just kind of laugh
You're
about
like,
that.
young one. Tim Frankie says, well, welcome back to Dynamic Duel. There's another question from another person who was asking about the land, if you don't mind me throwing this out there. And I'm kind of just going by what I say because there's so many comments coming in on the Facebook Live thread about the property that's near the bowling alley in LaPorte. What's going to be going on with that? Because there was another text message that said, Mayor Tom, looks like they're cleaning up the corner near that bowling alley area. So you had two different people chiming in about that.
On the 39-35,
right
Jeff
there.
Batchelor
Okay.
put the hammer down early on, and we're starting to see progress there. And it doesn't, when it's been ignored for so long, it takes a while. But Jeff, and I got to give them credit, are starting to clean it up. But then also is that empty project, empty area right next door, we see privately being owned, and I'm kind of excited what might be able to. And I've learned being that guy, the projects, the private developers, the people that are wanting to do things, you can't just shout it out there in respect to them. But what a prime location.
I agree.
And I think we've got a great person that owns that lot, that wants to see LaPorte do well, and it's just awesome. So, I appreciate, again, all the support here. The nice thing, the majority of our community wants to see LaPorte do well, and we're going to continue to have fun. So, but those are some of the things that are happening. Exciting times. We've got a lot more work to go, a lot more work to do, and but LaPorte is a special place. And then you got Tom Casey that has come in and has had great success as a private developer, coming into plan in the downtown, already mixing it up.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you just got to stay away from your people. From a management perspective, you let people do their job. You push them and push them. I always get, if Bert Cook's on here, I always like to push, and Bert's not afraid to make a difficult decision or a risky decision. We just have to be bold and know that not everything is going to go correctly. We've got some financial restraints coming up here. Courtney Parthune, I know she was on here, the clerk treasurer. It's tough times, but it's no more difficult than any homeowner or renter is facing, and we have to be responsible as well.
So I've got a couple folks chiming in. Speaking of LEAP, two folks asking, you promised us an update on Sunflower Fair. Saw the show with LEAP on Monday with Jack Arnett and Lindsey Johnkind, Mike Riley. You had mentioned that there's going to be something on Saturday, but you guys also sprinkled in Friday and Sunday festivities. Does the mayor know anything else about that? So can you